This is episode 12 of the Matrix Empire After Action Report. This is your host, ID Jester. Before we get back to playing, I want to cover some of the things that I've done between episode 11 and episode 12. There's actually been quite a few things. After I've gotten some information from my advisors and have taken their recommendations, made some different changes to our empire that I want to update everybody on. The first thing is I was able to go into all of our different colonies and add some troops to each of them, especially here on our home world and some of our outlining worlds that hadn't already previously had some troops, some of the newer colonies that we established. So we are building troops on all of our planets now. I'm also building some defensive bases, one on our home planet, one down here towards our Caribbean Spice planet, and a few other planets that hadn't had defensive bases. A couple of them didn't have spaceports, so I started building some spaceports on a few of them. And I also set up our long-range scanners on our Hako world here, the Venturi system here, and the Verdantin system down here. So long-range scanners are going on our outlining systems at this point. I also was able to update our character screen here, transferring our better troop general. Well, at this point we're not sure, but hopefully our better troop general is going up to Fleet 9, which is our troop transport fleet, the fleet that will soon be attacking and loading troops onto that Daiute independent world. And hopefully we'll be able to take that colony under our wing. The troops at this point are loading up fuel and fly swatters on the homeworld here of Verdanth 3. Once they get all their anti-bug chemicals loaded on their ships, we're going to be heading them over to take over our Daiute system there and add that colony to our empire. If we look at our diagram here of a galaxy, you notice that some strange things have happened that I didn't mention or realize during episode 10 or 11. Our Caminos here, our frogmen, if you pardon the expression, hopped over our system here and colonized another world closer to our home base. And also the Utrantu sovereignty, which is that Wakaris race, which is our second hated enemy, has also done the same thing and expanded to the south towards our home base. So both of these situations are going to need to be taken care of. Besides analyzing our exploration ships and our construction ships and making sure that they are performing missions and making sure that they are doing the best things for our empire, I've also changed a few of our fleet outcomes and locations. 7th Fleet, if you remember, is our escorts, 5 escorts that were set up to originally defend and fight off pirate attacks. I'm actually sending 7th Fleet down here to the Verdethan system, and they are going to be located here. Our 8th Fleet, which is located near our home world, they're currently on their way up to the Hako system, which is up here. Again, this is 5 of our escorts that are used to hunt and raid pirates. Um, they're going to be up in the Hako system, help defending that. You can also notice that I've changed the 7th and 8th fleets so that their range is set for the system and their posture is sent to defend. So hopefully they will defend just 2 systems and not make any other attempts outside of the system. For our middle system here on our outskirts, Venturi system is located our 3rd fleet, which is comprised of 10 of our destroyer type X1Ds, which were designed quite a few years ago. Were built to be a strike force to help or defend or attack anybody that encroached in on our Tekin friends here located in the Brown. Speaking of our destroyers, I actually went into our design menu and analyzed all of our different destroyer models. And I took our Delta Elite X1D. At the time, it was the best class ship we had with a size of 300, but through our technology and research, we can now create much larger and better ships than this. So what I ended up doing was taking this model and updating it to current standards, and then creating a new ship from that. You can see its size up here is 439. I actually added in some one extra shield, several extra proton thrusters, a couple thrust vectors. It actually has a much better turn rate than our old model. It has additional firepower, and it has extra shields. So this will be the model that we're actually going to be using for the near future. This is our Delta X-Ray destroyer. After creating this design, I went into our menu and told all of our military destroyers, if I update our list here, you can see that all of our military destroyers are going to be retrofitted to the latest design, the Delta X-Ray. Once they get retrofitted, they will be much more powerful than they are right now. It did cost 115,000 credits, but I wanted to get all of our destroyer class ships updated at the same time. Some of the other things that my advisors have suggested on the Matrix forums was to actually go into our home planet and create our new wonder, the Trader's Bazaar, which you can see is just hasn't even been started, just 0%. It's going to give us a massive bonus on colony development and colony income. So hopefully that'll get finished, and you can see here that we've already have finished our other high-tech technology wonder, and that was completed a couple episodes ago. To pay for all these new gadgets and wonderful abilities for our empires, I've had to go into all of our colonies here and I've adjusted a lot of the taxes for our different colonies. I've slightly adjusted our home world here up a few points, and some of the others that were not being taxed are currently now being taxed. The only ones that are not taxed at all right now are our new um, colony of Diutes, um, and our there we go, a new colony of Diutes that are over here on the top right hand corner. They're a brand new system that we created last time from that colony ship. So I'm going to try and let them grow a little bit before we start taxing them. I also, if you recall in last episode, Part12.avi had a major plague hit their homeworld. And even though this was an older colony, you can see that its population has dropped all the way down to 17 million. So I took the taxes off of them. Hopefully we can let them recuperate some of their losses with the population and not tax them at this point. Our homeworld, if we look back at our homeworld here, this Trader Bazaar was going to cost us 50,000 credits. I just spent 115,000 credits on retrofitting all of our destroyers. We are in the process of just recreating those carrier fleets, Fleet 11. Fleet 11, which is our new carrier class ship, and Fleet 12, which is our cruisers. So we just spent a lot of money on that. So our economy is going to be taking a little downward spiral here. So we might have to look at how to rectify some of that situation during this video. I also had found out that our construction ship was actually doing the right thing by going back to get more resources so it could help repair this world annihilation project, but was unable to. I didn't realize that at the time, so I'm going to have to let it come back in here. I've lost the information on the screen, and I can't tell it to start construction on that again for some reason. So I'm having another exploration ship come back in here, explore that, and hopefully we can find it again and send our construction ship in there to repair it. I did end up switching some of our fleet admirals around. We have our super admiral, which is Rek Nasaki, and he is on First Fleet. First Fleet is one of our most powerful fleets, so he is on First Fleet. Second Fleet Admiral, I've actually transferred him to 12th Fleet, and then after thinking about it, decided to move him to Third Fleet, but this hasn't been updated yet, so I'm not sure if it has to actually transfer to 12th Fleet before we can update that and send them over to 3rd Fleet. Some of the other fleets, 1st Fleet here is attacking the pirate bases still. 2nd Fleet is over here in the corner. Where's 2nd Fleet? Here we are, up here in Hako, kind of waiting for mission. It has pretty good power, only 2 ships. 3rd Fleet is our destroyer fleet, which we're going to go ahead and retrofit. 4th Fleet is that one escort that shouldn't have been built. 7th Fleet we talked about, 8th Fleet we talked about, 9th Fleet is finishing refueling here at Vertanum. and then we'll be headed over there as soon as they get their fleet admiral. 10th Fleet is one of these capital ships that we'd found. I'm actually sending 10th Fleet, which is just the one ship actually, up over here into our new Diute system. As you can see, there's pirates in that system, and I don't want to build anything on that planet until we can clear that system out. So I'm sending one ship that should be able to at least keep the system cleared, and it has a pretty good speed, so we can get over there pretty quickly. Let's see, 11th Fleet, 12th Fleet, we haven't decided what to do with them. 1st Fleet has the one admiral. I think that pretty much covers what we did with the fleets. As far as research goes, we've made a lot of changes to our research. For weapons, we're going to do rapid fire projectiles. And going through the list here, looks like second is going to be, here it is, Project Arrays, medium torpedo bomb, high-powered discharge, then medium torpedo bombers, then EMP blasting. Energy and construction. Let's see what we're doing in this here. We're doing quantum micro utilization first. Accelerated hyperdrive, or hyperjump, I guess. Third is going to be the pure energy discharge. Fourth will be, get it off the screen here, enhanced damage control. And fifth, robotic repair. On our high tech, he actually gave me a list to do fleet targeting and fleet countermeasures, but the prerequisites for those weren't done, so I've started enhanced tracking as one, fleet targeting 2, enhanced countermeasures, then fleet countermeasures, in that order. Then advanced cargo storage. 6 is going to be our animated research, and our 7th is going to be optimized cargo storage. So that's kind of an overview of our research. I did move a couple of our research scientists around so that their research ability matched the station that they're currently at. I think most of them are actually, there's one staying and the other 3 are moving. As far as our intelligence goes, I am still going to send our saboteur into our Zelbrive hive and doing construction, sabotage, and we'll have to wait on the save here. Looking through my notes, I'm trying to see if there was anything else I missed from the information that my advisors had sent. I don't see anything at this point. So we'll actually hopefully get to play and see what new interesting situations come up. Alright, so 1 month, 92%. Obviously, he's a saboteur, so that's what his mission will be. Our other intelligent agent is just counterintelligence. Hopefully he'll keep just getting better and better at that. At this point we're not actually building anything, but I have decided that what I would like to do is actually build a couple more construction ships. And when they get done, I'm hopefully going to send a couple of them down over here into that World Annihilation Project, and also the area here that has a whole fleet of disabled ships, and hopefully we can recover some of these ships and repair them to add to our fleet. So, without further ado, let's take the game off pause and see how things go. You notice here over in our economy is just getting crushed. Went from minus 12,000 to minus 24,000. Make sure I don't have anybody. Just a couple fleets that aren't doing anything. We finished some research here. Research. Our carrier is finished and been completed. Our destroyer requires refueling. So I'm assuming it's going to retrofit. That's fine. Carrier's been completed, so I think our carrier fleet is now... yes, it is. 11th is our carrier fleet. So they should be ready to move out at a moment's notice. I've actually got it slowed down for a little bit here until everything catches up. Depending on how many things are popping up on the screen, I might turn that up a little bit. But there's been many times where too many things are happening for me to talk about and do on the screen at the same time. I think we'll go ahead and increase that for now anyways, and then we'll turn it down when the time happens. Let's take a look at First Fleet here, one of our most powerful fleets. Looks like they're taking out a pirate base here. Hopefully we'll get a reward for killing this. Maybe we'll find some their lost ship location revealed after destroying the pirate base. And we also have our agent here. Has evaded detection after successfully sabotaging. Another good job by our saboteur. Looks like there's a ship in the A5 system. I'm sure A5 is almost where our homeworld is, so we would have found that a long time ago. But so First Fleet, they want to, let's see, the Kandian Realm here want to switch galaxy maps. No, I'm sure their galaxy map is terrible compared to, yeah, 0. Compared to ours. There are some disputed bases between our arrays. Zephyllus Research Center, which you don't really need. They do have fast energy propulsion and phased beams that they might be willing to give up. Our galaxy map is worth 7,000 to them. We have quite a bit of research ahead of them, and I don't think either one of these was on the list from our research and technology experts. So I think I'm just going to say goodbye and send our saboteur on another mission. Alright. Let's roll down the list here and see if we can find something. There we go. Alright, let's see. We'll let that play out. First Fleet now. We need to have First Fleet come over and kill this other pirate base. There was 2 pirate bases right in between our main project here. Let's see if we can find that. Here we go. Okay, so the Hall of Yaga. We discovered a Hall of Yaga on Yaga 2. Ruins have been vacated. Shall we investigate? Lost Colony. The ruins of Vega have found a decoder containing the coordinates of a lost colony. The colony can be found in the moon and the A5 system. We should try to hurry to this location and claim this colony for our empire. That's where the ruins were. Let's take a look at see if we have a beacon to this new world here. A5. The Jaeger system, which is... Let's see, is this it? Is this the one they were talking about? Oh, it was the Hall Jaeger, yeah. Okay, so I believe this was the Desert Moon planet. Alright, we'll have to look at that. We also have a beacon over here. What's this beacon talking about? Maybe it was this planet here. Another desert moon. So we have two desert moons that we could colonize if need be. Let's look at this one again really quick. It has a bunch of Xenoxes in it. Actually, 2,000 million. So it's an independent colony right now. So yes, I think we should try to get those 2,000. I guess it would be 2 billion people, 2 billion Xenoxes. While the game's on pause, let me see if our 9th fleet has not received his their troop general yet. So we're on a holding. If he doesn't get there quickly, we're going to move out without him because I don't want anybody else taking over the space. The last thing we were working on, let me catch everything up again here, put it on pause. Alright, so we have our construction ship now. We want it to right click that. Alright, so there we go. So now let's see here. Got a few things going on again, so I'm going to turn the game down a little bit here. Monetary gift. The Ketterovs want to give us 3,180. Thank you. Goodbye. They want to swap galaxy maps, which is not going to be a good idea for us. Our leader had something happen to him. Let's see what happened. Increased his civilian construction speed, skill level. So that's gone up, which is good. Alright, so now our looks like our construction ship is told to do this, but he doesn't have the proper supplies. So he is headed out to go get the proper supplies, and hopefully he'll come back. This exploration ship, I'm actually just going to give it a mission to move to this planet. I just want him to stay right here so we can keep an eye on what's going on with that. Let's see if we've got anybody. Okay, so our base at Trekka Spaceport has been completed. Alright, at Trekka. Let's go over there and take a look. Put it on pause. Our scientists located that the Ugat tier research facilities increased our high-tech research skill. It's now plus 14 for high-tech. Excellent. Alright, the Terrarat space port. That's a pretty good name for our rodent race, the Terrarat spaceport. We now have a space station between our home world and one of our outlining worlds. I'm also going to build on this a defensive base. Our defensive bases are quite strong, and I don't want to waste a lot of ships in case we go to war trying to defend our worlds if that need be. One thing I do want to check while I'm thinking about it is check on our colony ships and see how far along we have. We have one that looks like it's done, and it looks like maybe two of them are done. Curious Relic and the Mary Jewel. Let's go to the Mary Jewel here. Um, huh? That's what happens when you have 30 or more. Alright, here we go. Mary, there we go. It's easier, I guess, just to do it that way. Alright, so this is located in our home system, I believe, of Deloria. Yes. So we're going to send it over here to our planet and colonize our moon here that has 2,043,000,000 people. I'm assuming that M means million. So hopefully we'll get that one colonized. Our other colonization ship, I believe, was done, which was the Curious Relic, and that is located up here. And that's the one we were heading over to. It started headed up here for whatever reason, and now it's, oh wow, it was heading down here to our system that had a moon. This could be an issue here, isn't it? It looks like actually our Loris, which has that special Loris fruit, is now in the human civilization. They ended up coming down here quickly, a lot faster than I would have thought, and they've taken over that. So, that's too bad. Okay, let me turn on our planets here and see what we have available for our colony ship. We got two of them way up here in the corner. We have one here, one over here. Maybe we should send them over here to colonize this system. So let's see if I can find it in our list. There it is. Alright, so he's going to colonize this planet instead. Our human friends are at war with our bug-eyed, let's see, Zembrella hive. Let's see, 43, we're at 44%. So we're still slightly better than them. I hate to do anything with our Doleri kingdom because they need to fight off the Zelbran hive, and if they need a couple extra colonies to do it, I guess we're just going to have to let them do it. Let's see what we have up here. We have a couple exploration ships, it looks like. Come over here. Explore this one. And, oh, we got a whole... Good thing I checked. There's just a swarm of pirates up there. Let's change his orders to explore the nearest unexplored system, which would be steal that one. Rather you not explore that one. She'll just spend the whole time going in and out of that system trying to dodge the pirates. Another good reason why I sent that uh, capital ship up here. Looks like this system of clear of pirates at the moment. So maybe why it's clear of pirates will just have to remember which one it is here. We'll try and build a spaceport at this facility there. We're still waiting on 7th Fleet here to get there, or I'm sorry, 9th Fleet. Yeah, there he is. Okay, so we'll go to the 9th Fleet here and start our invasion of the Daiute's homeworld in the system of Daiute. Here we are. And this should be easy to find since there's only like one planet. There we go. Oh, that's even the wrong one. So yes, I guess it is harder to find than I thought. It's over here somewhere. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. I'm sorry, that was it. Right, okay. Make sure the 7th Fleet or 9th Fleet has the right coordinates here. Yes, okay. Looks like we got a few other escorts not doing anything at this point. Oh, our Zelber Hive decided to give us 20,000 credits. Thanks. We have nothing else to say to you. In fact, I do have something to say to you. Meet our intelligence officer. Target. 1 month. Find a mission. I'm sure they're not going to be happy about that situation, but and I'm not happy about this situation with these guys here, but 10th Fleet. Let's see if they've no, they have not completed the retrofit for whatever reason. Let me just see what's going on with these guys. It still shows as type. Interesting. I don't like. Do I have to manually tell them each to retrofit? To Delta Elite? No, I want to retrofit. Something's not right here. Let me just see what happened. Go to our construction menu here. Let's do it by fleet here, since they're all 3rd Fleet. 3rd Fleet. We want to retrofit 3rd Fleet to our destroyer Delta X-Ray, which is our new design. Maybe I didn't have enough money at the time when I did this before. Let's try that. So now they show retrofitting. Good. Just double check and make sure all of the rest of the destroyers. Yeah, see, the rest of the destroyers show retrofit. They show an attack, retrofit. 1st Fleet, yeah, he's a special ship. 1st Fleet. Yeah, looks like the rest of them are retrofitting, so that's good. So these guys should have a mission now to still show no mission. Oh, because it's on pause. There we go. I should switch to still show no mission, but it looks like they're moving now. I don't know if it's a bug in the game or yeah, okay. Looks like they're finally got the mission. There we go. Now they're going to go retrofit. Just to give you an example of what our new design is going to do, you can see our current situation with these Type XD1-Ds. You can see they have 975 for shields, a firepower of 126, and a range of 550. So once they get retrofitted, we'll check out our design at that point and see. Let's see what we got going on here. We got a monitoring station that's still being built. It only has 14 left, so it's coming along here. We got our spaceport, which is retrofitting to a medium spaceport. A new colony governor named something here. New colony governor. He's in our Bifaco, Belfanac, Bifanac. Yes, he's governing Balfanac. Not sure how to say that one either, but we'll just leave him there. Sounds like a good thing. Let's see what else is going to happen here. I wondered if I might have sorted my... This colony ship is still taking forever. When I was doing these retrofits, I might have sorted the list by... Oh, wow. We've discovered a lost colony of Xenix and the desert moon Taimalu. In the Rundilla system, the heavens are welcoming us and are claiming the colony for our empire. And our agent is evaded detection and sabotaged again. They have decided to join us. Xenix, 2.159 million people. Right now, they're not happy with this so much. Resource-wise, we're going to get silicon, 98%, Lacomium, 45%, and Osalia, 58%. Osalia is one of our racial bonuses. Let's see where this one... Is this the one? We must have just colonized that with our colony ship is what happened, I bet. Or is this our colony ship? No, that is our colony ship. So just before... Wow. That was kind of lucky. Just before our colony ship decided to colonize, this population decided to join our empire. Isn't that wonderful? Alright, so now we got to give this colony ship a different mission. Give it number 8 for right this minute. Let's see what else is close. Let's see here. We got a bunch in our own system, which isn't going to really help much. We got another one up, a couple next to Hako up there. Let's see what our computer rates as number 1. Nutra 2. It's 99%, so that looks like a good choice. Let's send it up there. There we go. We switched that. Colony ship. Let's check out our new planet here while we're. Let's build a spaceport on it. And this colony ship can go about its business somewhere else. Construction ship's been idle. Idle rendezvous has been completed at Mythos 10. Alright, so maybe we take control of that construction ship. So we got a spaceport building. We added some population. Has that increased our population? We have 18,603,000,000. So 18.6. I'm trying to remember that 18.6. Notice we got plenty of money, but we are losing it pretty steadily. We can check in and see a couple things here. Mythos 10, construction ship. Yes, that's it. Okay, idle rendezvous. I'm going to send it out over here. Where was that? Here it is. See if it can help repair this. There we go. So it's got a mission now to help repair that World Annihilator project. First fleet here, it's got no mission. Did it clear out all of our... Looks like it cleared out most of the pirates here, so we're going to go ahead and send it off to refuel. At the how about the nearest location? Would that be too hard? Shoot. We've invaded and taken over. Oh, I wanted to see that too. Shoot. Refuel ships at nearest refueling points. So, yes. See? Okay. Let's check it out. Check out our new world here. Okay. And we got something under attack. But, so we've... Venezuela 9 is under attack. Right? So you're just going to have to wait a minute. So we still have 10 ships, 13 troops on them. Okay, so we've only actually put how many troops on this planet here? We put 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 15, 16, maybe 15 or 16 on the planet, and have taken over the Diutes. We're going to build a spaceport on them. I don't want to put too many troops on that because I want our troops transports to refuel at the nearest fueling center. Refuel at the nearest refueling. Let's look at our planet while we got a second. We have 672 million Diutes. A lot of fly swatters on this planet. Silicon 33%. Banthian fur 23%. The population is actually plus 31 towards us. Wow. Okay. Excellent. Once these ships, once they all refuel, I want to take these ships and move them over into this sector, reload them with troops, and we might be attacking the Cleminos here, moving them out of our way. I'll go ahead and let the game roll for a little bit here, see what else we got here. 11th fleet, 12th fleet, 2nd fleet. 2nd fleet's kind of still up here waiting, so that's fine. 3rd fleet, did you retrofit? They have now on... Yes, they're still retrofitting, and we're saving the galaxy. So we got still quite a few planets we could colonize. It's not really going to increase our territory by much unless we go all the way up in the top left hand corner. Way up here there's a couple, and way across here there's a couple, and it looks like somebody's got a force of ships here. Destroyers are going out. I bet you the looks like this. Wow, look at the humans are going nuts. Jeez, the humans were just here just a couple episodes, and now they've expanded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the south, and 2 to the north. Um, High volume trust technology. What is this? Would you like to buy some technology? No, we don't have any money, but let's see if you have something else to trade. Um, hmm, no, I'm not really seeing anything on the list that I know my research and technology division would want to get their hands on at this point, so we'll just kind of, I don't really have time to deal with them right this minute anyways. Um, yeah, so we have 2 human colonies, and we have our new colony. We could get another couple colonies, but there was a swarm of pirates out here, and it looks like the Securans have sent out a raiding force and destroyed these pirates for us. That was awful nice of them to do that for us. Um, so I think it's check our planet here with the other Diutes. Which one was it? It was number 6 on Rafa. No, that was the other Diute one. Was where's our colony on this? Is that ours? I think this is ours here. Yes. Okay. For some reason, oh no, oh, nothing on there. Where's our colony? I'm sorry. That's our fleets. No, the colonies. Where is our colonies? Or did I zoom in on the wrong sector? Yes, of course. We're not blue. Duh. My bad. Alright, so we're still building our spaceport, and there we go. That'd be a good thing to edit out if I actually spend time editing, but as big and as fast as these things come out, I don't have time to edit them, so I just deal with them the way they are. Hopefully, anybody that watches them feels the same way. Let's see here. 4th Fleet, 7th Fleet, 8th Fleet are now in position. Exploration ship. Exploration ship. Put him on auto. Exploration ship. Exploration ship. Exploration ship. These are all the missions that I had signed them while the game was on pause. But it seems like a few minutes into the game they start recent troop recruitment has caused the colony governor to acquire a new skill. Excellent. Space battle debris discovered in the Yaga system. Epic battle. Let's see where we're talking about here. Oh, of course, there's a bunch of lobsters. And where's the Yagas? Once First Fleet refuels, I think we might be sending them over that way, and we can take a look at what's over there. That's actually why we got an exploration ship in here. Let's see if there's Forgotten Citadel, the Ruined Moon, or Ice Moon of Ruin, Lost Ship Location, C6. We should claim this ship as soon as possible. Of course we should. Bunch of capital ships. Our capital ship. Cruisers. Seem to be quite a few ships in there. C6 was B overrated in this area. Right there it is. Okay, let's go back into our, see if there's, that last colony ship is finished yet. Um, um, it's still headed, and this guy is still being built. So, let's see how well we're doing on our, I know the humans here have now got 12 colonies. We have 13 actually. So we are keeping up with them, slowly but surely we are. Military, 99, 59, so almost 10,000. Still have 3 really good friends, or 3 friends and 3 really good friends, I guess I should say. We have, we've fallen back in our reputation from being admired just to respectable. Not sure why we lost some ground there. We haven't really done anything negatively with anybody, but let's check our pie chart here. Teekins 51. Wow, we made a big jump there. We were at 42, 43%. We went up to 48. So, what went up for us? Population, looks like, in territory. And we are 445 systems of 498. So we're at 89% of that. And our economic, I believe, was either at 8 or 9, so that's about the same. But I think we are catching the Teekins, and maybe by this end of this episode, we might. Oh, we got a pirate. Oh, you got to be kidding me! A pirate is attacking us? Oh, and it's a fancy dancy ship, even. Where is this pirates located? Haku. Okay, well that means we have 8th Fleet jump into the fight here. I believe 8th Fleet is right there. For some reason, they don't have a lot of fuel. They should have refueled when they got to this system. Okay. That is not good for 8th Fleet. Refuel at nearest fueling center. We do have 2nd Fleet in there as well. Let's send 2nd Fleet over to the rescue. Not sure why we... Let's see what this... This is a gas mining station way out in the outskirts that was probably built by one of our automated things. Silent... only has a firepower of 62, so it won't stand much chance when our ships arrive. Problem is, I actually just got a new construction ship. So where is it located? Okay, I'm going to send it down into this World Annihilation project as well. Actually, I'm going to send it up here. Try to repair some of these other ships that are in here. I think we got a couple of those. Let's see, repair capital ship. Okay, there you go. Looks like a capital ship. Our construction ship is still working on this capital ship here. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. We'll let this whole situation play out, I guess, and see what happens. First fleet is still trucking over there. The 7th fleet refueled. I'm sorry, 9th fleet. Our fleet uh, transports have been refueled, so I'm going to send them up into this sector here. Move to this planet. Okay. Retrofitting of some things have happened there. Let's see if our powerful fleet of destroyers, which is 3rd fleet, if they finished yet. Still retrofitting. Okay. Well, just let these things. Recent retrofitting bases and ships. 216,000 credits. But I've been informed by our military and research division to make sure I retrofit from all of the upgrades that we're doing on our research into our technology, into our ships. So I will spend the 216,000. Let's see. What else we got going on here? We haven't sent our intelligence officer back. Where is he? Here he is. We don't want him on counterintelligence. We want him attacking these guys. Oh, spaceport. Let's try that. 87. Yep. Sounds like a good mission to me. Alright, so they're doing their thing. 2nd Fleet. What happened? If 2nd Fleet did, they went up there and they already beat up these pirates. Oh no, they're still fighting. Here we go. We get to watch it. Good action. Alright. Let's check it out. See 2nd Fleet here. And they're doing a number on these pirates. Oh yeah. Good boys. Did you, it looks like they took out our base, our mining base, before they got up there, but nothing we could do about that. It was way out there. See what was on that planet there. That was, looks like it was just Great Beacon of Ignatia. Sure, we'll investigate. Galactic refugees encountered. Small fleet of ships just hyper-jumped into the system. A message from the fleet explains, greetings, we are Cadarian refugees from faraway galaxy. We're driven from our home by cruel alien race who pursue us in a brutal war. We seek refuge with you and wish to join your empire. In return, we will offer you our fleet of ships. This fleet consists of some colony ships and a small escort of military ships. The ships appear to be quite advanced. Well, let's just take a looky at what we got here. Where are these? Oh, is this them here? Yes, refugee cruiser. Refugee colony ship. And another refugee frigate. It's got a firepower of 21. And this guy has a firepower of 97. Yes, these ships are so advanced. Okay, well, are these more? Are these? No, these are those broken ships. Okay. The colony ship. Let's get you busy. Can you colonize the planet for us? I think you could. Let's see which one is in this system here. That's our fleet, sorry. Ooh, another hostile populace. crap. Can you colonize... Oh, if we can colonize this planet over here by blue, that would be good. Which one is that? There's one of these. There it is. Akia. Alright, so maybe I need to take it off pause until these colony ship. Where did that go? Why can't we do anything with that colony ship? Can't do, looks like we can't do anything with them. Not sure. Okay, well, join us, don't join us, do something. One way or the other. Research, couple research breakthroughs recently there. Ninth Fleet, our troop transports are heading up there. Our new Diute planet, let's see how that's progressing along here. Spaceport still under construction. Looks like we got the Ancient Guardians coming in, and we had the Free Tican Industries. A deadly plague strikes Aia. Oh, wow. We have Diute Guest Mining Station from the Ancient Guardians. We still have our escort just watching over this planet till our spaceport is built up here. 685 million. We gotta be getting close to these guys, no? 52.47, so 5 points behind them. 5 points behind them. I'll let the game roll for a little bit here. Well, I really watching these. These humans are just colonizing like crazy. 14 planets now, but their military. Look at that. It's just not so good. It's only 2,800. Our military is over 10,000 now. They have more colonies than us, but let's see how they're doing on the pie chart here. They're at 41. They're not going up as fast as us, which I think is good. Ticans, they're up to 52 now. We're 47. Still 5 points down. Alright. Well, hopefully we get a couple more colonies in under our belt here. Where was that colony ship that was going to colonize this planet? Should be going somewhere else. Should have colonized a planet by now. Where did it go? I think it was coming up here. We got to get these ships out of there before these Keltors eat them alive, it looks like. No, I don't want you attacking. Let's just have everybody in this system come to this system right here. Just come over here. We're just going to move there. Evaded detection after successfully completing his mission. And Grizzarian and Zebra 1. Yeah, let's try that one. Alright, so I'm sending all these refugee ships that we found out of that system. Hopefully over there. Before they get eaten alive. looks like somebody else was just coming. Oh, look at that. The construction ship for the Utranti Sovereignty was coming in there. Ah, no, I didn't ask you. I want you to leave. And we're under attack from pirates, too. Where are the pirates coming from? Oh, in that system there. Okay, first fleet back in action. Hopefully they've refueled. Looks like just about we got one ship that hasn't refueled yet. Um, that's okay. We'll just take a chance here that we don't need that one. Send first fleet over there. We can always send them back to refuel if need be. It's a private gas mining station that, or a ship that's been attacked there. Here we go. Neutral 2 has been colonized finally. This should put us even with the humans again. We do have one planet that's unhappy with us now. Let's see what's going on with this here. Tax rate's too high. Well, why? Wow. Taxes, I did not adjust its taxes to 50%. That's crazy. I wouldn't be very happy either. 35%. Our main colony should be 35%. This is all messed up. The taxes must be set at an auto generator, whatever it's called. Where do I go in for that? I think it's this screen. Policy screen. Colony tax rates. Control manually. Increase colony tax rates when at war. That's checkmarked, but it should be on control manually. Apply policy. Let's see. Let's go back in and. Alright. 35 for our big populations. 20. These guys need to get taxed here. Oh wait, I want to sort by. Okay, there we go. These are our Diutes, Desert Moon, the one we just took over. We don't want to tax them too high, but the bugs need to pay. Mythos 10 has been around for a while. It should have a higher tax rate. Let's put that up a few notches here. 10. 10. 10. 5%. Approve the tax rate, that's fine. Okay. Retil, I don't want to tax yet. The new Diutes. That was the Xenox planet, independent planet that just joined us. 9%. I don't want to tax them. They are Xenoxes. They don't need that big a tax on them. In fact, let's turn the tax all the way off of them. Let them grow in population. We need some population. Alright. So hopefully the computer won't keep adjusting that now. Hopefully our tax rates will increase our budget. What do we have here? Oh, retrofitting, a bunch of retrofitting. Let's look at our facilities. Still at 70%, so maybe when this gets done, our negative outcome will get a little better here. Retrofitting has been done. Yay. I'll get back on that one in between episode 12 and 13. Leader is increased. Construction speed again. Excellent. Okay, we got hopefully a colony ship headed into there. First fleet's headed out into that system. Hopefully we can get some of these ships. I mean, this is kind of a open for free-for-all right now. Let's check our galaxy map. And interesting. Wow, we got a lot of interesting things happening in our galaxy right now. All right. Our most hated enemy, the Gizarine, they haven't been able to do much. They're kind of still stuck in here. That is good. Our number 2 hated enemy, the Wakaris, ended up getting a planet down here next to us. Looks like they expanded a little bit out that way, and now they're kind of stuck. But interesting enough, look at what happened here. Our Caminos and our... oops, wrong button. Caminos and our Cadean friends there. Our Cadeans are just getting squashed out again by the Caminos that are forcing them over. I wonder if this extra planet is helping rejuvenize their race. Not really worried about them coming back to beat us. I think they are at last. We're 14, so we're tied. 52%, 48. So we've actually closed. We're 4% away from the Tikans now. Think here. What we're gonna do about that? Couple things I want to check in, and maybe I'll just end this video and bring a few things up to my advisors to think about for next episode, and we can progress forward from there. So for my advisors and anybody else that's on the Matrix forums that wants to participate, if you have a thought, be sure to stop in and say hello. We have our 9th fleet here, which is our troop transports. 13 troops on 10 ships. They're headed up to our Ventini system. From there, we'll refuel them and prepare them probably with a couple more troops. Get maybe 15 to 20 troops on them. And then we have to make a decision. We can either invade the Caminos here, or we could try to invade the Wakaris. Let's see if we know anything about the system they're in here. The Wakaris are on the ocean planet. 86 million. It's a 69% quality planet with Eucadian pearls and polymer. And of course, they are Wakaris race on the planet. The Caminos are on... we don't know, because we don't have anybody in the system, I think. Here it is. Okay, that was a lucky guess. According to our latest information, it's an ocean moon. Caminos, 33 million. They have, let's see what they have on that. Yep, gotta wait for this to save, and then probably do a quick overview, and then call this video to a close. Year is 2767. Anyways, our Camino here's Nympheus wine, Eucadian pearls, and polymer. 33 million, 12%. We don't know much else about it. So we have a choice. We don't have to do either one of those two things. I'm just positioning our fleet there. We also have our 10th fleet, which is our destroyer fleet that is in the process of being retrofitted, hopefully. Let's see where they're at. Not 8th fleet, it's 3rd fleet. I keep getting these two fleets messed up. My bad. Let's see. He's still retrofitting. Looks like they're all going to be probably retrofitting. Yeah, there they all are, and they're just in this waiting in the queue to get retrofitted. So we might have to wait for our destroyer attack force to finish retrofitting. Move our 9th fleet up here. We have our 2nd fleet and our 8th fleet. 2nd fleet and our 8th fleet. Kind of up here in the Hako system. We do have, I believe, a colony. Oh, we just colonized this world. Nultra. Nultra 2, I guess. Not sure why we didn't build a spaceport on it, but now we are. It's easier to find them on the planet when they have a little dot too, so that's one of the reasons why I like building the spaceports. We got a small frigate even headed up there. Okay. So we did get a little extra bubble piece there. As far as our home world, we still have the Tikans over here. I'm not too worried about them. In between episode 12 and 13, I'll go ahead and go through our different colonies, check on what bases are there, if they need a defensive base, or if they need a spaceport, or any of those different facilities. I'll make sure I add those. It doesn't look like we have any long-range scanners yet because I've turned on long-range scanners. Maybe we do. I guess it does. Guess it does something, but okay. How our pieces of pie works out here. Oh, look, our Tikan friends started colonizing up here in the top left-hand corner. We have our Hakonish race. It's kind of up here in the left-hand corner still. The Sakarans haven't done much. Kind of just stayed up in their little neck of the woods up there. The humans keep expanding out as fast as we do. They've gone northeast and southeast. This southeast corner is kind of open territory right now. Our Gizarai hated enemies, number 1 hated enemies, still kind of boxed in this location. Let's see if we still have the war going on. I haven't seen anything. Yes, it looks like the war is still going on. Their military strength is 65. The humans is only 28, so I don't know how much longer the war is going to last. Interesting. For research, we're up to in weapons, we're up to project arrays. In energy and construction, we're up to quantum micro utilization. And for high tech, we are up to fleet countermeasures. We'd finish these other ones. Um, we do have for military still available in the background. We haven't actually done anything with 11th Fleet, which is our carriers, and 12th Fleet, which is our cruisers. Both of these fleets are waiting in the wings for orders and directions. First Fleet is uh, jumping around, taking care of different pirate situations out here in the southeast corner of our galaxy. Um, we do have some ships we just got some um, from some refugees from another universe. Not sure what happened to them all. Here is our colony ship, refugee colony ship. We're actually going to try to send that in and colonize our planet here. Why I've got it highlighted. Let's see, potential colonies. I think it was Aska. Yes, Aska. So we're going to have that one come in and colonize Aska for us. Hopefully we can do that. And yes, it's moving. It's now going to colonize that moon. So hopefully we can get this another colony started here in the southeast corner of the universe. Still working on this weapon world annihilator project. Occasionally, I'm assuming here we got a construction ship coming back to work on that project. We still have a few of our construction ships here that are repairing some more damaged debris that was found out in the known universe. These things are taking quite some time, though. Not sure. Well, I'll just let it do its thing. Hopefully, we can get some of these ships. We got another ship coming down to repair this world annihilator. So these two are down here working in this sector here. Let's see, what else before I quit? Just like to make sure there's nothing else that needs to be taken care of or talked about for our advisors. These Cadeans are almost, they are almost wiped out. They've got another populace up here next to us, but they've almost been squeezed out. If they get removed, that would put the two aquatic races adjacent to our Tikans, so it might, the problem or situation we talked about way back in episodes 2 and 3 and 4, and maybe even as far back as episode 1, is our Tikan friends could get squashed together by having the two amphibian races adjacent to them, and if they are still aligned, which I'm sure they probably are, yes, they're actually cautious with him, and they're cautious with him as well. So they do have a free trade agreement going on, but they don't look like maybe they're going to align with one another. So for our diplomatic office, here's a quick overview. 14 colonies, 10,000 military for us. The Ketarovs, 5 colonies, 2,500. Number 1 hated enemy, the Zebran Hive, 9 colonies, 56. Our Cadean race, 3 colonies, 3,000. Our Comino 2 colonies, 2,500. Free Tikan, 7 colonies, 3,900. Dulari Kingdom, the humans, 14 colonies, 2,898. I don't know how they're doing in the war with just the difference between them and the hive is pretty substantial. Uh, Another good ally of ours, the Hakonish, 10 colonies, 2,500. Number 2 enemy, the Squidmen, 9 colonies, 3,000 military. Not much to do with the Securans other than trading. We're just on opposite sides of the universe, so 7 colonies, 3,400. And of course, Ancient Guardians, 1 colony, 13,000. They're military. They are a strong military. And last but not least, a piece of pie charts. 52 and 48, so we're still 4% behind them, but I think we did gain some ground. The Zabria Hive is 42, so they're 6 points behind us. The Deliring Kingdom, the humans, I think has actually jumped up ahead of the Utrantu. Yes, they did. So 41% and 38. So the humans now are moving up the ladder. Kadayan race, the Hakonish, the Securan, and Kedrov, and the Quaminos in that order at the end of episode 12. I appreciate you watching the video and stopping in. This is ID Jester signing off.